Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the BP311 Weekday Sports Picks Show. I am BP311. Welcome back. I want to thank everybody who joined us for this week in sports betting episode 7 on Friday. And if you didn't, it was entertaining. It was provocative. It was informative. I would go back and check it out. It was me, myself, BP311, along with my co-host TJ Saltog, and our very special guest Tanner Kern. If you haven't checked out, then do so. 3-Team Parlay Sports on Discord, TikTok, and YouTube. Bet the day every morning, 7 days a week, 10 o'clock. This guy's going. So appreciate him coming on the show. Appreciate him being a part of everything. And whoever's watching me live, I appreciate you being here. If you'd like to chat about anything, throw it over there on the side. I got to go back and recap all the way through last Wednesday. Wednesday, I put out a show. Thursday, I did not. I was on the golf course. Didn't get time to put a show out before I went. And then by the time I got back, the games had already started. So what I did last Thursday morning was I put my picks on the Discord for 3-Team Parlay, and I'd also put it on the Wagers Lounge. So if any day of the week, which I usually go Monday through Friday, not a specific time, if I don't post a show, I will post my picks on those two Discord channels. So check those out, join them, get involved that way. Thursday, I didn't do a show. I just posted the picks. Friday, we did This Week in Sports Betting number 7. I did not do a recap on that program. So this is going to be a full recap going back to last Wednesday. And then I'm going to give you the picks for Monday, May 23rd, 2022. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, I'll be on TikTok. Short videos over there, 3 minutes or less. Just the picks. Not a lot of in-depth stuff going on there. So Wednesday, I gave you the Rangers Hurricanes under 5.5, 2-1. Carolina victory. That's a winner. I gave you a MLB parlay that lost. The Mets did get the job done, but the Astros did not. Astros lost the Red Sox 5-1, while the Mets beat the Cardinals 11-4. So the parlay did not work out. If you took them straight, you went 1-1 there. But Mavericks plus 5.5, no, 112.87 Warriors. That's an L. So 1-2 on Wednesday, moving into Thursday. 2 picks on Thursday that I gave you when I was at the golf course before I left. I threw them out. Yankees run line -1.5. They actually lost the game outright 9-6 to the Orioles. And I gave you the Blues puck line plus 1.5, and they win the game 4-1. So the money line would have been better value, but I didn't have enough stones for that one on that particular day. 1-1 on Thursday. Moving into Friday, I gave you the Cardinals run line on Friday -1.5 at plus 108. They were playing the Pirates. They won 5-3. Slim margin, but they got the job done. That's what counts. That's a W. I gave you the Rangers Hurricanes under 5.5 yet again. It's been a trend in this series. I said it was going to be, and it has been. It was a 2-0 Carolina victory there. So another W there. I gave you the St. Louis Blues money line plus 140 for Saturday. They lose 5-2 to the Avalanche. That's an L. I gave you the Dallas Mavericks money line for Friday plus 210. Obviously, they lost that game to the Warriors 126-117. And I gave you Eric Anders, the guy that went and put $1,000 on himself for his UFC fight on Saturday night against Park Chung-Young. He lost the fight, so that's an L. As far as the ideas went, I gave you some good ideas on the Preakness. I gave you Epicenter win place, so he placed. He got second place, so that paid something. I gave you Epicenter and early voting on an exacta box, and that hit too. Look, it didn't pay out a lot, depending on how much you put on it, because I noticed the payout wasn't great. There must have been a lot of money on those 2 horses. They were the 2 biggest favorites, but good ideas, and some money came back into the account on that one. Simplification just didn't really show up. But overall, I think good ideas on the Preakness. If we don't come back sooner, we will be back June 10th or 11th, because the 11th will be the Belmont, the 3rd race in the Triple Crown, and I will give you horse racing picks and ideas at that time. I imagine we may do a show before that, but if not, it'll be June 10th or 11th, either a Friday or a Saturday, depending on what I got going on. So that's the recap. I tried to get through it and breeze through it as quickly as I could for you, because I know if you're here for the picks today, you don't care as much about what happened in the past. Although I will tell you, May has not been all that kind to me. 2-3 weekend, 22-33 for May, 190, 86, and 6 all time since I've been doing this and giving out my public plays. I'm trying to get better. It's a never-ending push. It's an uphill mountain to climb right now as I'm trying to get May back at least 2, if not over 500, and I got about a week left to do it. So let's get on the right track today. Now, I am going back to the MLB parlay. I'm just not loving a lot of stuff in baseball, but I do like 2 picks. I think that both of these picks, people are calling them traps. People are calling them this, that, and the other thing. But I think that these 2 picks have value. You got 2+ money lines where you have a situation where the pitchers for the teams that aren't favored are better. Now, I understand that may warrant a first 5. If you want to take a first 5 instead, that's entirely up to you. I try to do full game. I try to believe in and back the teams that I'm on fully. So I'm going to take the Rockies plus 114, combine that with the Mets plus 123, and that gives you a plus 350 2-leg MLB parlay today as an official pick. Rockies and Pirates are going, I believe it's about 6:35. That's the first pitch on that one. You got Cool with a 3.86 and a 3-2 start for Colorado going up against Brubaker, who's got a 5.5 ERA and an 0-4 start. So the Rockies, I understand the bats aren't always hot, but they've got the better starting pitching. Guaranteed. So if you want to take first 5, understood. I'm taking the full game money line for the Rockies over the Pirates, combining it with the Mets over the Giants, and they're even bigger of a dog, and these numbers aren't making a lot of sense. So I'm jumping on them. Maybe I shouldn't, but that's just what I'm going to do today. The Mets have New York, The Mets have Peterson, 1.9 ERA, 1-0 start against Alex Cobb for the Giants, 5.61 ERA and a 3-1 start. So again, the better pitcher is on the dog side. The better pitcher is with the Mets. So I'm going to ride Mets, Rockies. I'm going to combine them at plus 350. You'll probably get similar odds if you combine those both teams to win the first 5 innings, and it may be a little bit of a safer play. I'm going for the gusto. So moving on. I'm going to skate on the ice in the NHL. 2 games tonight, and I'm interested in them both, okay? We got the Tampa Bay Lightning with a chance to sweep the Florida Panthers in Tampa at home in Game 4 as they're up 3-0. They're minus 125 is where I grab them. I see some books at minus 120. I know it's a bit of a vig. I would not go puck line tonight. I think Florida is going to have to, and they're going to fight their heart out, and they're probably only going to lose by a goal, and it may take overtime, but I think the Lightning finish this thing out and get ready for the Eastern Conference Final against probably Carolina, but we'll see. It could be New York. I think it's going to be a sweep in Tampa tonight, so there's that. The other game is the Blues and the Avalanche, and as you know, I've been on the Blues to win the series at plus 290 since the beginning, or was it plus 320? Something in that neighborhood, around plus 300. I think the Avalanche are overrated. I think the Avalanche are the Utah Jazz of the NHL. I think they're going to flame out in the playoffs like they always do. So I got the Blues to win the series. It's a 2-1 series right now. This Game 4 is very pivotal and very important. The game is in St. Louis. They need this win tonight, so I'm going to grab their money line at plus 140 and run with it. If you think the Avalanche are as good as advertised, fade me. If you agree with what I'm saying to any degree, take the Blues. And if you want a safer play, take the Blues puck line, but you're probably going to pay a big on it. I think the Blues get even tonight and make this series even more interesting going forward. Anybody who wants to chat who's here live, I appreciate you being here live. Anything you want to talk about, throw it in the comments. We'll extend the show a few minutes. NBA tonight, Miami Heat plus 6.5 against the Boston Celtics. Miami leads the series 2-1. And quite frankly, I'm not saying that they're the better team necessarily, but I've been saying it all season. The Boston Celtics are inconsistent as fuck. They've been that way all year. They've been that way throughout the playoffs. And Milwaukee couldn't find a way to capitalize, but I think that Miami will, and so far they have. This game is in Miami. They got a chance to go up 3-1 on a team that everybody's high on all of a sudden. I don't care how good a defense you play. If you can't score buckets, you're not winning the game. Jimmy Buckets will score buckets tonight. I might want to take his over prop, but my play is plus 6.5 for the Heat because they don't have to win. You're going to give me 6.5 points. I'm going to take them. With that being said, I got no chat here, so appreciate whoever's watching me live right now. Tried to fit this thing in between Tanner's show Bet the Day, which I checked out earlier, and I was in the comments lightly today, but I was in there. And then I'm sure that I imagine Johnny Hahn wins, Bodun wins, and T-Mac and those boys will be coming on between 12-1, something like that today. I don't know that for sure. I never got a programming note, and hoping to get invited back on the show at some point, but I got a lot going on this week, so here's the deal. I'm back to golfing tomorrow, so I'm going to try to either post a video tonight live, A, or B, record a video tonight so it can drop in the morning. C, I might record a video in the morning if I have time before I leave. D, if I don't record a video for tomorrow, I'll do a full recap on Wednesday. I'll give you golf picks on Wednesday, ideas for the next PGA tournament, as well as Tuesday, my picks will be on the Wagers Lounge Discord in NHL picks and slips, NBA picks and slips, MLB picks and slips, as well as 3-team parlay Discord. So if you can't find my picks and I'm not putting the videos out on a particular day, it means I got too much going on. The picks will be in the Discords. Picks today, as a quick recap, Mets and Rockies combine in a double money line MLB parlay plus 350, Lightning minus 125 money line to sweep the Panthers, Blues plus 140 money line to get even in the series with the Avalanche in St. Louis, and then the Miami Heat plus 6.5 in the NBA. Those are my picks for Monday, May 23rd, 2022. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will keep you up to date on the next This Week in Sports Betting when the time comes, and in the meantime, keep it profitable.